In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up unlimited intersections with Elementor. And we'll start by looking at the problem. So I've got this section here, and then we've got an intersection. So that's great, but what if we need another intersection? So if we grab this, we can't get it in. So let's go ahead and talk about that in this video. The first thing I'll do is create the column section color, or edit it. That way we can kind of distinguish when one column starts and another one ends. So I'm going to make it black, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of transparency. Okay, cool. So the next step is to add a certain amount of intersections. So I'm going to add 3 just to kind of have enough to work with. So we can add another one here, and then another one. Okay, so we got 3 intersections, and we can color them if we want to make it a little easier to distinguish. So I'll do that. Okay, so we've got what we want, and we can continue developing. So let's say we want to add a header in here, and we do that, and now we want another intersection with 2 columns below this, but within the pink. So you can't just add an intersection like we had learned about earlier. But what you can do is create a section underneath, a single section, and then we can paste we can drag an intersection into here, and then we can paste this into here. So what we'll do is we have this intersection, we're going to copy and paste the column that holds the intersection, and we can paste it into here. And that is going to add a 3rd column, and that's not what we want. We want it here. So how do we do that? Well, really the only way is to, well, you can move this. You can move it like that, and then we can delete this column. And so now we kind of have what we're looking for. So let's make this the pinkish color that we had. Okay, and there we go. So now we have our header with our 2 columns underneath, and it's all nested within this pink. And the unfortunate part is that you can't just add it, you have to move. So like we had our heading inside of that other column that we ended up having to delete. And so you'll have to kind of drag things around, and that's unfortunate, but it is not that difficult, hopefully, depending on how complicated your setup is. But that's pretty much how you do that. But now let's say that we want a 3 column row inside of this pink column section. So we can't just drag and drop an intersection in here. The only thing we can do is drop it at the very top layer. And so that's not what we want, but we can't just like add more columns. So if I right click and add a column here, it's just going to make 3 columns. And then we would be stuck with a 3 column intersection all the way down. And so going by the blog post that I wrote, what we're going to end up doing is we'll do a alternating between 2 and 4 columns. So basically, you kind of have to plan ahead. And if I want 4 columns here inside this intersection, then I need to create an outermost section with 4 intersections. So I've already got this here, so let's add 3 more intersections. All right, so I have my 4 columns. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 intersections inside of this outer section here. So now I will grab it, I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to paste the entire thing in here. And so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 intersections inside of here. So now I can drag and drop everything from this section here into the one that I'm going to end up using. I can delete this one, then I'll make it pink again. All right. And then now if I want 4, 2, 4, 2, then I can just right click and add new column here. And then right click, add new column. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and then add new column 3, add new column 4. And so now I've got 4, 2, 4, 2. And then you've got your header up here. And so I've got it exactly the way that I want. And so then once again, if you wanted even more columns, well, then you would just add them into wherever you wanted them. So if I wanted 2 columns in here, then I would just say, okay, 2. Well, I guess you could have 2 sections if you want, but let's copy that and then paste it into here. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete the column that I don't need anymore. And so now we've got pretty much whatever kind of setup you could want. And so I'll go ahead and color these in for fun, but that's pretty much it for this video. And this is the final product for my beautiful layout. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos and articles dedicated to helping you build an amazing website without writing code. We also cover topics like SEO and growing your business. Click the bell to be notified about our latest videos, and let us know what you thought by liking the video and leaving a comment. Finally, check out our website in the description to see our latest products and services we offer and how we can help you accomplish your goals.